expectations higher. Sounds like free agents are certainly interested in being Miami Marlins. Agents reaching out to Peter Bendix. There's a lot of buzz in the community around the Marlins, and I, for one, along with many others, are really, really excited to see what this team can do in 2024. 866-801-0940 is the number if you want to call and chat. Steven put out their life advice,
I'll tweet it out
Marlins,
again,
baseball, whatever the case might be. We'll break here. Was it segment 3? We'll break here in about 11, 12 minutes or so. We've got a segment that we're going to get to in just a couple of minutes. It's called Love It or Leave It. This is one of Steven's ideas, and we're going to see where this goes. I did not ask really what he has in mind, so I'll turn it over to him in just a couple of minutes. Let's take 5 minutes here and talk about Shohei Ohtani. He is the talk of baseball. It is essentially a 20-year, $700 million deal. He's going to take $2 million for the first 10 years. It's going to keep the Dodgers in that CBT luxury tax area, and apparently this was all Shohei's doing. He wants to build a superpower. Think the big three, LeBron, NBA, whatever, NFL. It doesn't really happen there, but he wants to build a formidable team out there in L.A. Shohei Ohtani is a Dodger. I'm not going to tee it up any further for you. I think we'll probably disagree on this, but your thoughts on Shohei Ohtani signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers?
My thoughts on it is it's awesome that he got $700 million. That's first of all. I am very pro player. I think the guys that go on TV or radio and say, this guy didn't deserve to get this guy didn't deserve to do that. I'm not a huge fan of doing that. For him to get $700 million, I think it's awesome, not only for him, but for the sport of baseball. He is box office. I really think he is the guy that can elevate Major League Baseball as far as an audience. He's global, of course. But just getting that flavor. And I think baseball did a really nice job this year with the rule changes. It was entertaining. There was a lot of fans that were into it. It was quicker. They're grasping the attention. And Shohei Ohtani, along with a couple other, Ronald Acuna Jr., there's a couple of guys out there that can really change the way that baseball is played, watched, consumed, and he is one of those guys, well-deserving. And it's insane to me. Like, I was reading something about the Angels, how much he made in revenue. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It is absolutely absurd, the sponsorship. So you not only get a guy that's tremendous on the field, doesn't get in trouble, you don't hear anything about that, but he's also any partnership sailor's dream. Not dream is an understatement. Now, when it comes to what he did as far as how he wanted to be paid, I don't think it's great for baseball. I think it puts baseball in a really tough hole because a team like the Dodgers, who's got an unreal payroll, and Ohtani decides he's going to take $2 million a year. So instead of looking at the $700 million, who cares about it? Now we can go out and we can get another free agent, and it really, I think, puts the luxury and just the competitive balance in jeopardy. That is my stance on it. I know baseball can't do anything about it.
What's
I
in
think
the CBA?
They probably will.
It was collectively bargained.
Absolutely. And it is a rule that can't do anything about it, but I think just for baseball, it makes you not like the Dodgers. They will become very quickly a team that people don't like because they don't like people that do these types of things. If you're going to sign Ohtani $700 million, the first thing that you think is, okay, like he's a great player, but you're handcuffed on what you can do in other positions. The Dodgers are not now. You call it smart. If I was a Dodger fan, I would be having a parade. But if I'm all the other 29 teams, I'd be like, what the hell?
I think it's great for baseball. Financially, the sport has never been in the better place. And what's all the sports talk radio within reason been about the last 3 days? Outside of the NFL.
Yeah, Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. Any team within reason, if Shohei was intrigued by playing in that market, could have structured something this way. And they didn't, and that's okay. And the Dodgers are playing within the rules. And let me ask you, I would throw this to everybody. When they say it's ruining baseball, Steven, how'd the Mets do last year?
Not good.
With a $500 million payroll. How'd the San Diego Padres do?
Not very good.
Not very good. How'd the Los Angeles Dodgers do?
Not good for their standards.
Not very good. How'd the Arizona Diamondbacks do?
Not good for their standards.
The Diamondbacks?
No, for the Dodgers.
I'm asking about the Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks tremendous.
And
yeah.
what have they done to get there? Drafted, developed, great manager, great front office, traded extremely
listen,
well.
You're not getting a World Series pick out of the Dodgers. I've never believed in those types of teams. I don't think you can buy your championships. I just don't. I'm not a believer in that, and I hope it never becomes true. But I love a team like Arizona. It's great for baseball. I know it's not great for ratings, but it's great for baseball. You got to do it the right way. They did it the right way.
It's also going to be great for ratings.
Yeah. Oh, no. Listen, you're asking me a question about whether I like it as just for Steven. If I want ratings, yes, this is awesome, amazing, great. But as far as if I'm a team?
People are getting caught up on the 20 years now, though. Would you have been more okay?
I don't care about that. I don't care. I care about the competitive balance of taking $2 million instead of what you signed for. If you're going $700 million over 10 years, I'm expecting you making X amount of money, not you taking, $2 million this year, $2 million. I don't like that just because it takes away from all these other teams. Like, they're going to sign another big free agent.
Yep.
And again, test it out.
So what you wanted was 10 years, $700 million, that the Dodgers had to pay $70 million a year and go over their luxury tax and have to pay that.
Pay the consequence. If you want Ohtani, do it that way. That's me, though.
That's fine, but let me ask you this. Do you think they'd be fazed by having to pay the luxury tax on Shohei Ohtani?
No.
They could pay the luxury tax off the merchandise.
It's a principle, Kyle. That's it's a principle. You sign a guy, $700 million across 10 years, pay it how it's been paid for father time. It's forever. Don't do this to other teams, but they did it. But, again, I understand the perspective.
To find out how many players in Major League Baseball have deferred payments. Hundreds.
Not like this. Not to this level. This level's crazy.
Here's the one thing I'll say, and I want to get to your little thing here. The one thing that always bothered me with Mike Trout as the face of baseball is he was unwilling to market himself. When you sign a $700 million deal, and Ohtani really doesn't have to do this because of his superstardom worldwide, he now has an obligation to market himself and this sport in a way that's never been done before. Globally, worldwide, Mike Trout was the highest paid player in baseball. He did a Subway commercial. He had an opportunity, but he didn't want to put baseball more on the map.
Okay.
And that my expectation for Shohei Ohtani is that he now takes a hold of Major League Baseball and markets the sport in a way that can be marketed to make it even more globally impactful. He has that obligation now, in my opinion, signing this deal. Something Mike Trout never did. Something that always bothered me.
But he would do this regardless if he's getting paid $2 million or whatever he was supposed to get paid.
Maybe.
You're away from that. I just want to make sure you're away from that. You're just talking about
when you're going to make $700 million over the course of 20 years in his global superstardom and power. When you are this guy, I just think you have an obligation to market the sport and do your very best to put it in a great. Mike Trout never did that. I'm not trying to bash him, but he was the
no. He didn't. And it's his prerogative.
It's not his fault. Nobody could ever see him. They were playing at 10 o'clock at night. Never really marketed themselves when the guy is a superstar, will be a first
one of the greatest players of all time.
Very interesting. Yeah. All right, let's do this in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to turn it over to Steve.
Wait, how long do we have to do this?
About 3 or 4 minutes.
Come on, love it or leave it needs a little bit more love. You like what I did there?
If you want to do it in 5 or 6, we're going to take a break. We'll have 10 seconds on the way out the door.
All right, Ricardo, let's get this music on. So love it or leave it. Look, it's very simple here. We are going to do some topics, okay?
Whoa.
And you're simply going to say love it or leave it. Don't give me the whole, can I get in the middle? Can I go like it?
No, I'll give you a straight answer.
Whatever.
So you're just going to ask me the questions? Or are you also going to answer your own questions?
I might if I want to. Okay, love it or leave it again. We're going to go Marlins topics. We're also going to go life topics. We're also going to go holiday topics. First one, Mr. Kyle Seeloff. Love it or leave it. AJ PUK rumored to possibly be stretched out in spring training. Love it or leave it.
Love it. Reinvent ways to make the team better. Love it. He was great as a Florida Gator years ago. I think he can do it. Love it.
He last started in 2021 with Vegas when he was with the Oakland A's, went 2-5 with a 6 ERA. Does that change your stance?
Nope. Fire away. Give it a shot. Love it.
Okay. Love it or leave it. The Kyle Cam. If you are not familiar with the Kyle Cam, Kyle went to the winter meetings in Nashville, and our great social media manager, Sarah, came up with the idea to do a Kyle Cam. He followed around everyone, doing interviews with Skip and Peter and the Cespedes brothers. Love it or leave it. The Kyle Cam.
Leave it. I'm extremely uncomfortable on camera. I'm a company man. I did the best that I could. I saw like a 30-second clip. I've never looked more uncomfortable in my life. If I never do it again, that's okay, but I'm a company man, and they make me do it every day. I'll do it. So
I liked it.
I'm sure you did.
I liked it. I like that you got your own Kyle
watching.
Cam. I wish you embraced a little bit more of your personality because you are funny.
Yeah, I probably make too many insensitive jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Love it or leave it. Jesus Luzardo for trade bait.
Love it. Make the team better, however you got to do it. I think there's probably 2 or 3 players on the team that they won't entertain offers for. I love Jesus Luzardo. He's a guy that's right in the thick in the prime of his career, and maybe his value is the highest it'll ever be. I'm not sure. I love it.
It might be. 10-10, 3.58 ERA, but the innings were a career high, 178 and a third, and 200-plus strikeouts. I would leave this one, Kyle. I think Jesus Luzardo is just scratching the surface. 25 years old, lefty, mature beyond his years, has some postseason baseball under his belt now. To me, Luzardo is one of those guys that's off limits. That's me. My opinion.
Not sure why, but that's your opinion.
Okay. Vidal Brujan, opening day shortstop. Love it or leave it.
Leave it for now. I think he's going to get every opportunity to do it. I think they will continue to explore ways to get better at every single position. Let me say that again. Every single position before opening day.
Love it or leave it. Opening up holiday gifts in front of the person
Leave it.
that gave you the gift.
Leave it.
Go
Horrific.
off, King.
I would much prefer to spend millions of dollars on gifts for others if I never have to open another gift in front of other humans. That includes my mother, father, sister, her newborn, or her husband, grandma,
What's
aunts,
going
uncles.
through your mind when you open it up? Like, do you
I'm
feel
just
like
mortified.
I have
People
to,
are looking at me.
I know. Do you have to make a face? Are you like this?
No, just people are looking at me. I don't like.
Do you say thank you? Like,
Nope.
let's just say your mother gives you a gift. Like, pretend like this is the gift right now. I have this.
I try not to make eye contact. No, I have
You're
issues.
not- Okay.
Yeah,
Here's
I-
how you're supposed to do it. When you open up a gift, you first have to just keep a clear mind, right? You're opening up the gift. Okay, wow. What is this? A couple of what is this is. Take it out. Oh, wow. Look at this. A
Yeah.
pair of headphones. You know what? I needed this. Always go to the I needed this. Make them feel like they gave you something of value. That's my thing. 'Cause you can use everything. I could use this mouse. I could use this pen. I could use this chair. You can make use of anything. That's it.
Leave it. I love Christmas. I think everybody should make a nice meal and do away with all the gifts and stuff. I think it's silly.
Last one. Love it or leave it. Nashville for the winter meetings over Vegas for the winter meetings.
Oh, love it. It was unbelievable.
You're a Nashville guy going through.
My God. I could have stayed out there. I wish I didn't sleep for 3 days and I listened to live music starting at 11 in the morning until 10:59 the next morning.
There's
I
something
fell
about
in love.
Vegas, though, no?
No. If you,
No?
as a matter of fact, if you go to Vegas for more than 2 days, I think you should have to spend a night in jail before you get
Yeah, it's
released
tough.
into general population.
I went to Vegas for 4 days, and it was way too long.
Oh, it's terrible.
You gamble, you drink, or you go to the pool.
Or prison, yeah.
Didn't go there, but don't
Well, that's
plan
good,
on.
but that's the other option. There's 4 options.
All right, that's it. Thanks for playing.
Very good. That was love it or leave it. And we'll see if we do that more down the road. Let's take one final break. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight on the Miami Marlins Hot Stove Show on Fox Sports 940 Miami and the iHeartRadio app.